Good day, beautiful soul. Welcome to day 11 of our 30 days of money journey. Today is all about unburdening ourselves from debt. Today we're going to tackle the behemoth of debt so that we can reclaim our financial sovereignty, make room for generational wealth, and become a better conduit for abundant generosity. Let's dive in. Debt. Oh, debt. Even that word. Oh, so weighty. The suffocation of debt can really smother our dreams and lock us into financial dungeons and just siphon away our life energy. It's crazy what debt can feel like. It feels like a straitjacket in our lives, and it just clinches tighter with every bill. Alas, by sticking to a budget and committing to a strategy like the debt snowball strategy that we've reviewed and we will review again, the liberating glory of a debt-free life is attainable by anyone, absolutely. So today we're going to dive in. We're going to address this weighty issue as we unlock the doors to a future that is rife with financial freedom, with more opportunities, and with more ability to joyfully give. So fulfilling. So today we are just going to be inspired by the timeless wisdom of the financial gurus who came before us, who have helped us plot our daring escape from debt. Personally, I'm debt-free. I was in debt, tremendous debt, when I had these credit cards and I cut them up. I think I've shown you these before, but we had the airplane. I wanted to travel. I had to get out of debt so I could go travel the world. I wanted to get out of debt so that I could buy a home. Have a home that I can call my own. Here we are. Welcome to my home. And lastly, I wanted to get out of debt so that I could give, so that I could just have so much that I'm able to just give to those in need, give in creative ways that just makes my life, it makes other people's lives. It's just so fun to be able to have the financial capacity to give. Proverbs 22:7 is our wealthy wisdom of the day. It says, the borrower is a slave to the lender. The borrower is a slave to the lender. Ain't that the truth? Prosperity physics, the science for today. There's so many studies that show that high levels of debt are linked to higher rates of stress and depression. Debt is more than numbers. It's a mental health hazard. So that's why our takeaway for today is to analyze our debt honestly and make a comprehensive list so that we can face the numbers for a less stressful tomorrow. And if you are also already out of debt, this is very juicy info to stay out of debt. The Moolah mantra that we're going to carry with us for the day is debt-free abundantly me. Debt-free abundantly me. Debt-free abundantly me. The sweet liberation of those words. They encapsulate a transformative truth that financial freedom isn't just about digits in the bank account. It's about embodying an abundant mindset. By chanting this mantra, we're wishing for a life without debt, debt-free abundantly me, debt-free abundantly me. We are actively aligning our energy, our state of being with the universe's rhythm of abundance, which is quite natural for the universe. If you haven't seen it lately, it's just gushing with abundance. So perhaps carry these words with you into the day, guiding us through the financial fog into clear, prosperous skies. Debt-free abundantly me. Perhaps whisper it when you're paying bills or just pondering your expenses. In today's meditation, we're going to focus on the sensation of freeing ourselves from debt using the debt snowball method. So starting by finding a comfortable position wherever we are, just wiggling into the body, taking a few moments to arrive more fully into ourself, into this moment. The breath, always a reliable tool for that. So taking a few deep, calming breaths, noticing any tension and releasing it with the exhale, finding more spaciousness in the body and mind. Now, imagining yourself at the top of a snowy hill. In front of you, you make a little snowball. This little snowball represents your debt. You're going to take a moment to recognize this snowball. While seemingly small right now, it carries a lot of weight in your life, this little snowball. You gotta hold it, you gotta take care of it. It's yours. But when you're ready, with a deep inhale, we're going to give that snowball a nice gentle push down the hill. We're going to watch as it starts to roll with our awareness, active awareness, intention, attention. We're going to notice how the snowball gradually picks up more and more snow as it descends. Connecting with the feeling of the thrill of the momentum as this snowball is growing, not just in size, but in power to wipe out multiple debts as you're paying each one off. The bigger this snowball gets, the more debt that it clears, the more resources you have to tackle the next one and the next one and the next one. Sensing the exhilaration, the lightness, the liberation that this single snowball gains unstoppable momentum through its consistency, through its movement, becoming a powerful force on your journey to financial freedom. Imagining the snowball reaching the bottom of the hill now, bursting into a brilliant light, symbolizing your financial liberation. All your debts are paid off and you are free to save and start investing and ultimately start giving abundantly. Letting that feeling of liberation and potential fill you up as you take a deep, satisfying inhale. Hold on to this empowering vision, holding. And as you exhale, perhaps gently opening your eyes, coming back to the room, feeling that energy as you are ready to make this vision of a debt-free life more of a reality. Remember this feeling. This is your ally in the real world, in the 3D realm of tasks and paying bills as you are actively taking steps to eliminate your debt and becoming more financially empowered. Making our way to our journal, to freestyle stream of consciousness, some responses to these questions. When did you first feel the weight of debt? Can you remember when you realized, oh, this is real. I gotta pay these bills. And this is actually accruing interest. So now I have to pay more money than I borrowed. Oof, weighty. Now, how might life change when there is no more debt? Feel into that again. Returning to that place. Or if you're already out of debt, staying out of debt for the rest of your life. How does that feel? Now, what is one step that you can take today towards that financial freedom? So today's money manifestation. Let's manifest the actions necessary to get out of debt. You ready? So picking up where we left off yesterday, but also just kind of like as a refresher. Step 1, list your debts. Write down all of the debts that you owe, smallest to largest. Okay? And again, feel free to hit pause to give yourself time to do this thoroughly. Write down all your debts you owe, smallest to largest. Step 2, review our budget. This is what we did yesterday. We wrote out our budget. It's another opportunity to revisit our budget and refine it. And our budget is simply knowing our income and our expenses and identifying any surplus money. Opportunities to spend less. Did you know it's like 4 times easier to spend less money than make more money? So if you want a quick way to just have more cash in the bank, look for ways to spend less as opposed to ways to make more. Okay, so step 3, we are automating minimum payments for all of our debts, right? So every debt that we owe, typically there's a monthly amount due, a minimum. We're going to make sure we're paying those minimums so we're not incurring more interest and fees and such. So we're going to automate that so we don't have to worry about it very much. It's very easy. You can probably do with whatever bank you have or whatever you owe money to, just set up that automated payment for the minimum. Because step 4, we're going to attack that small debt with extra cash that we have, eating beans and rice if we need to create some extra cash. We're going to use that extra cash to just tackle that small debt first, the smallest debt first, not the one with the highest interest. Studies show that this is a more effective way to become debt-free is by approaching our smallest debt first. Because what happens is we start to build the snowball. Step 5 is the snowball. Once we pay off the smallest debt, then we move that same payment or more into the next smallest debt, adding that previous amount. Right? So quick review. Step 1, list your debts. Step 2, budget. Review your budget. Know your income, know your expenses. Identify surplus money. Step 3, minimum payment on all of your debts. Step 4, attack your smallest debt first. Step 5, apply that first paid off debt to the next smallest debt. And step 6 is celebrate. Each debt that you pay off is such a victory. And of course, adapt this strategy if needed, but start. It's really a really powerful way to get out of debt. So that's it. 6 steps. Get that debt snowball rolling and watch as your debts disappear one by one, freeing up more space for future financial fun. Okay, beautiful. Thanks for diving into that money manifestation practice with me. So let's just take a moment of gratitude. Feeling gratitude for the job that pays the bills, even if it's not your dream job. Just being grateful for the income streams that are flowing in right now that provides us with the ability to get out of debt, to start creating the financial future of our dreams. Just really feeling gratitude for that. Feel free to write that down to really deepen into that. Feel free to repeat today's abundance affirmation after me. I am more than capable of achieving a debt-free existence, paving the way for saving, investing, and giving. I am taking concrete steps to free myself from the bondage of debt, opening doors to prosperity and peace. All right, kudos. You've taken some bold steps towards tackling your financial future. Thank you for reviewing this behemoth of debt with me today. It's a big one. Tomorrow is a fun one. We are looking into saving. How to approach saving our money. This is the most recommended money habit that I have heard from the financial wizards when it comes to financial freedom. Community conversation question for you if you'd like to share your feedback. What is the most empowering action that you're inspired to take today to release yourself from debt? We'd love to hear your 2 cents in the comments, and I so look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Peace, love, and unburden.